Good morning, folks. We're on day 4. Have a look in the background there. I don't know, man. Who's building these things? I wasn't gonna have a look, but we're gonna have a look. Mate, it's like wherever I go, I'm seeing them. Anyway, there might not be too much B-roll from me this morning. I don't know how, I'm just trying to hurry up. You know, this is more for me conditioning as opposed to the filming. And it's very windy. I don't know how the mic's gonna hold up. This is the first time it's getting its real test of paces out at in real windy conditions. So here I am, not even 50 meters away from where I was. Got another one. That's leaning on a portion from that big dead tree, or the big branch, which is again leaning on the big tree. I don't know, man. Someone's been busy. Someone's been busy. This one's got bits of bark interwoven in between the vertical sticks. So they've just grabbed, I don't know, that looks like stringy bark woven in and out. Day 4, I'm now starting to get, I've got chafing. And I think it's because today has probably been the first day that I'm doing this in jeans. So it's probably a bit of a lesson for me. Other than that, the pack feels okay. Probably feels a bit better that I've taken off the sternum strap. I think that was that was bothering me. There is one other thing that I've discovered this morning that people don't really talk about in any length of detail online, and that is, obviously people mention and they refer to layering, and so as far as I was concerned, I had been layering, and I had, except I was still wearing too much. I worked it out this morning dropping off my son off at school. I have got a cotton t-shirt on. Granted, that's supposed to be a big no-no, but I do. I also had a very light merino wool top over the top of that. Then I had this jacket. Now this jacket is supposed to be water repellent, not waterproof. And it's got a 4-way stretch across the way you can stretch the fabric. Apparently it determines breathability or something. So I figured I was in good hands. But just from walking my son to school and back to the car, I worked up a sweat, which dried off in the car. But if you're layering because you're out in the wilderness and you don't want to be sweating, because then you're wet and cold, because you don't have seat warmers to dry you off and keep you warm. So all I did was I ditched the merino top, and I've just got the shell and the t-shirt. I think I probably still am sweating a little bit, but yeah, down in my back, lower to mid back is where I'm probably getting most of the sweat. I don't like polypropylene. If I can avoid it, I will avoid it because the stuff stinks. Maybe a woolen t-shirt, merino. I like merino because it's breathable, keeps you warm, keeps you cool-ish. Doesn't smell. Doesn't hold in moisture the same way. So, you know, maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try that because the only part of me that's kind of cold is my back, and that's clearly from sweat, and I'm not sure that, hey, I don't know. I don't know if people go and hike and don't break into a sweat at all. But I think by me throwing on a few layers, I should be able to keep relatively warm. I don't know. Let's find that out. This is one of these things we want to do in this conditioning / shakedown. The other thing that I've done is I've adjusted how I keep my camera on me. Because before I was having to take the pack on and off. Sternum strap we're not using at the moment. I think it'll come in handy if and when I need it, and we'll do that. But besides that, I've got the camera hanging on here, clipped in, the Peak Design. This is stuff that I've had for ages when I was doing fly fishing videos. So, but I've now got to work out a way of efficiently carrying the tripod so I don't have to take my backpack on and off as well. I've got a spot for the microphone, which I can easily get in and out, and that's all good. So we're slowly finding our groove. Yeah, I think we'll have this thing down pat in about, I don't know, within the week, we should have a very good idea of the best ways to go about this and minimize the effort of on and off backpack. So until then,